All right, good afternoon. Welcome to New York session. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I apologize again. I was doing some practices and I kind of finished. Yeah, so let's crack on. So looking at the dollar index, we pierced through the 10 to 100.25 level. We pierced through that, and for now, that target has been achieved. So we are going to be expecting a continuation. However, now, since our target has been achieved, we will see what price is going to do going forward. Okay, because I want to see if we trade through that, or do we just go back, we go just above it and then reject and come back down. I don't know. So let's wait and see what price is gonna do with let's wait and see what price is gonna do. Okay, because we've reached our target for now. If you look from the monthly time frame, right, there's nothing really here. The next ideal target is going to be this candle's high. So from the monthly time frame perspective, we could be going for let me see, before we let's look at this one first. So that candle's low, I'm sorry, that candle opening price, this candle, it's a down candle, so that the closing price of that candle and this candle's high, right? So weekly time frame, daily time frame, yeah, there's nothing here really, so we might go up. Now if you look at it on the daily time frame, right, we have an up candle, an up candle, an up candle, an up candle, an up candle. So you have all up candles consecutive, right? So a down candle might form either today or tomorrow. Probably not today, because today I want to see a big range candle break this, right? This is gonna be a significant level. It's the last up candle. Okay, it's the last up candle prior to this move down, taking out this low, and then you're back above it. So I'm expecting a big move, a big candle move above it, right? So I don't think a down candle should be forming today. So maybe tomorrow I want to see a big candle go above this. Okay, so that is that for the dollar index. Euro means you're gonna expect a continuation to the downside. I think I already gave the targets. This candle's high is going to be the target, and then ultimately the low of that, but it's gonna maybe struggle a little bit before it takes out this low. So for now, we're looking for that candle's high. On the lower time frame, I think it gave a bearish order block and it's already using that. So this up candle, you trade it back to it, stop loss above that, and then you're expecting the continuation to the downside. Okay, so it's already moving, but yeah, that's what you're expecting. That candle's high. Okay. Now this this candle is a high probability auto block because it's coming off from this fair value gap. Hence, I think we are safe for now. So this New York session, expect price to continue going down. British pound, same thing. I think this gap is holding. We've got 30 minutes for that H4 candle to close, so probably we might not close below that. So maybe just use the 1 hour time frame, look for the immediate close, and then you can look for SL to continue going down. Okay, so if the current candle closes below that, you're gonna be targeting this equal low, and then the 1.3 level. Something like this. All right, so if this, we've got about 30 minutes to go. If that candle closes below, you can look for SL to continue going down. All right. Okay, so that is that for the British pound. I think the downside objectives from the one I gave yesterday, they are still relevant. All right. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Oh, okay. I'm back. I forgot I put something on the fire. I forgot I put something on fire. I just remembered I had something on fire, so I had to go and turn it off. All right. So 10 minutes more, this will be ready. Bearish order block nicely formed in the New York session, so you can take advantage of that. Euro pound, yesterday I was looking for a pullback, but they went straight up to go above Friday's high, okay, which was where I was expecting them to go. Now it's likely gonna continue, but maybe, let me remove this drawing so you can see it properly. It's gonna leave maybe gap, and then we're gonna drop back down inside and then reject and go up. We have the rate announcement on this pair tomorrow. Rate announcement on GBP tomorrow. So how we close today is gonna be important. Now, from the weekly time frame perspective, we have this weekly high. We have this down candle. Now, since we've gone above this. Okay, this down candle is important. If we break it, we could be coming for this low, because this will act as a breaker, but I don't think that should be the case, hence I'm expecting them to go up. If not, just stay like this, and then tomorrow we drop down into the fair value gap, then we resume going up. Right, that can give an idea of how even tomorrow's news event, the rate announcement, it will give an idea of how that even is gonna play out. Because if we close like this, then this gap will be relevant for tomorrow price action. Okay, so let's wait and see. Gold. So gold, we are still expecting price to go for this low. So expect a continuation to the downside. I think on the H4 we have, let me remove this drawing here. I was expecting them to react from this gap, but time of the day we went beyond it during the London session. Still respecting this up candle, which is great. We took out H4 high and 15 broke down. Okay, we took out that high and 50 broke down, so this is a pullback. I'm expecting them to respect this high and then come back down again. So this is something, not the highest probability to trade ever, but this is something that can happen for this equal low, this New York session. If it goes above it, then I would want to see immediate rejection. So if price is to come back above this, then I would like to see price rejecting immediately and then coming back down to attack this equal low. Whatever happens, we are going for this previous week low here. Okay, and then crude oil, I think yesterday we spoke about this. They are coming for the previous week low. I gave you the gap to focus on. I think this one and that one, they're gonna use that to attack the previous week low, and then after attacking the previous week low, this one here, then we might get a rejection to come back up before we ultimately go down. So I'm expecting that previous week low to be taken. On the H4, we are printing a nice bearish order block here. So again, within the next hour or so, that will give you a nice bearish order block that you can use to continue going down. Now, it's also showing a potential buy-in, right? Because if they are going to buy, they will print something like that. So if we come below this and then we get an immediate rejection closing above, let's say the next down candle, we have something like this, right? And then we get the next candle closing above straight away after going below the previous week low. If we get something like this, then they will likely break this and then come all the way up here. Okay, so keep an eye on how price trade or how price react below the previous week low. Okay, so that is that. ES, I think ES is also showing the bullishness sign, because I already told you this is just a pullback. All right, so we are now having a previous day's low taken. It's a Wednesday, and then we have this last up candle here. So if we can go above it, then that would mean price is likely gonna go up. So watch that for this session, New York session. Okay, let's see if they can break that, and that will give this low as a I would say a weekly low because it's Tuesday, okay, or yeah, Wednesday forming the low if we break this. All right, okay, so that is that for the ES. Stick with me, we are still going higher. This is just a pullback. Let's quickly go on to the dollar yen. So dollar yen, we spoke about this also going up, and you can see that has done amazing so far. Okay, that has done amazing so far. This morning I haven't slept yet. I don't know, for some reason I don't sleep, but I've watched this candle done every single thing up to now. So I saw it moving down during the Asian session, and then I sat down, watched all of this form up to now. Okay, so it's a perfect picture of how beautiful price action is, right? So we open, we drop down, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, takes out Tuesday's low, rejects, break market structure, and then we off back up again to that 15477 level. So buying here was a very good buying here was a very good thing. All right, okay, and then the dollar Swiss for Mr. Dean. Dollar Swiss is doing amazing. Yesterday we spoke about that going up. It did from this order block here and then this order block here. Okay, now if you pay attention, you can see that when price creates an order block during the kill zone, it becomes very effective. So that one, and then currently I think they are forming one here, so that will also be a nice one. If we pull back to it, that can hold for price to continue going up. So I hope Mr. Dean is still holding on to his dollar Swiss trade. Right, from the H4 time frame, it's looking good. We are going up. Australian dollar also doing amazing. We're expecting this equal low to be taken, so I expect a continuation to the downside on the Australian dollar. Okay, don't change bias. I think this 2 p.m. this New York session, we are likely gonna see price continue going down. Okay, so stick to the downside until we take out this low. We are not changing our bias, and we will still continue looking for lower prices based on what I spoke about yesterday. We can come here. Okay, now let's move on to the cryptocurrencies. So with the cryptocurrencies, I think price is showing weakness from yesterday's candle. To me, they are going to be coming down somewhere here. It is that monthly fair value gap. They're gonna be coming down here, and even beyond that, which is roughly right here. Yeah, so 618 is there. That candle's low. 70.5 is here, and then on a weekly time frame perspective, this area, that's your first area of accumulation. So they could be coming here. Bitcoin could be coming there, right in here, especially from this candle or 618 level. Okay, so Yeah, look for continuation to the downside. We only have this up candle as our breaker if we can go all the way up and break it, but looking at current price action, I don't think that will be the case. I could be wrong, okay, but looking at current candle, that might not be the case. So look for continuation to the downside. Ethereum, same thing. I think I already mentioned that you're gonna come somewhere down here, and like I said, I like this one. Okay, when you get down here, I'll probably buy Ethereum when you get down here, because I like the equal high, because they went just slightly above it. So that's engineering of equal high. So I would like to buy some if we get somewhere down here. That's the only price action that is looking good for the buy with this pullback that is happening. Okay, so wait, let them get down somewhere here, then we get a confirmation, then we go back up again. Solana, I think I mentioned that that's also likely gonna come to 95.91. So again, look for continuation on the daily time frame. There's nothing really here, just pure lows. We have a fair value gap, small one here, but probably they will just come for that low. Okay, so look for continuation. XRP, I think we spoke about that one too. They took out the low, but like I said, this week is too big, so they might not come for that. But if I were you, for now, I would stay away from this for now. Okay, because of this week. If we break this candle's eye, then buying will be a good thing. But with this week, I don't like it. So if you're gonna engage, wait for this to break, then you look for buy. Or if you want to do anything, then a selling inside the fair value gap in here will be a good thing. But if you sell, like I said, target wise, I personally don't know, because this week is too long. It can come all the way down here, but that would be an exaggerated move. Okay, hence if you want to trade, look for a sell inside this to continue going down. Hype, equal lows down here. I think that it's gonna be a target, so I'm not convinced we're gonna go up. Now, for me to be convinced, this up candle, they'll need to come back up and break this up candle. That is when I'll change, because right now it's looking bearish. So this equal lows looks too interesting for price. AX16Z, same thing here. This low, you're likely gonna come. Think the gap did not hold, so if it comes back up, it's gonna be they're gonna use that and then send price lower again. So expect price to continue going down on the expect price to continue going down on this. And then finally Chachki, I think Chachki missed that low for few pips, but yeah, let's see how today is gonna close. Do we go in here and go down, or do we stay? If we stay closed above it, maybe you can pull back into the range. You can pull back into the range, because if this candle closes, it will be the first up candle taking out this low, so we might get a consecutive up candles forming on Chachki. All right, so how today close will be very important. For now, maybe stay away from actually doing anything until we get the close above it. All right. Okay, so that is that for the cryptocurrencies. And as usual, let me go back and reflect, and then we'll close for the day. So dollar, we're expecting a continuation. It's now New York session, 2 p.m. So with this move down, move up, buying took place. I like the way the H4 is piercing through the high. I like that. So I'll look for it to continue going up. This 4-hour candle should stay big above it, probably. If I were to exaggerate, let me see. Oh, not that. Okay, so at least it should close somewhere here today. The current 4-hour candle, that's where it should be closing. That will leave a fair value gap, because if they can close there, then we'll have another candle going up like this, and that will create a fair value gap, breaking this high. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see them go just above it and then come back down again. That's not a good thing. Okay, so let's see if we can close in the next hour or two somewhere up here. That'll be a good thing, like a strong indication that 175 level is going to be reached. Maybe not today, but by the end of this week we could be there. Okay, and then like I said, British pound, if 1 hour closes, you can use it to take a trade to go down. So we did close, so look for continuation to the downside. Euro, nice move, expecting it to continue going down. And then finally gold, look for gold to sell off from here. We don't want them to go up there. If it does, look for a quick immediate rejection to continue going down. We've now hit the New York session, right? So this is where we expect moves to happen. I like the manipulation. When I see a big drop, this equal low looks too clean, so price should come back for it. Besides, we closed bearish yesterday, so this is a pullback. All right, so I think this is also a London session order block. So everything is showing lower prices on gold. We also came into a New York session gap, making this a high probability order block. Okay, cool. So that's it. ES, wait for this to break, and then you can look for some trade ideas. All right, so that is all I have for you for today. Thank you for tuning in. As usual, I'll see you same time tomorrow for another session. Take care.